Hey guys, Fat here. I was gonna do this sooner, but I wanted to make sure I wouldn't get interrupted, so... Plus, before I get into the topic of this one, which is the newly revealed scan for Wave 2 of the second wave of uchuu sentai kyuuranger that were leaked this past week, I wanted to address something right quick because my schedule is going to be very difficult to manage for the next couple of months. Why? I'm going back to church for the first time in a couple of years now. I have not been to church in years. We're going to Grandy's church on Sunday, and I'm going to try and go every weekend. So that kind of makes it harder to make videos on the weekends. And that also interrupts my schedule as far as when I can come back and forth. So I'm going to try and get as many of these done now while I can. This video is going to be about Kyuuranger Wave 2. I don't know what other videos. I have a video I want to do about the Pendulum Domination I picked up. And whether I think it's a big pickup or not. Obviously, you know I have 2K17 now. Made a lot of progress, but let's get to this. You just did that Kyuuranger Wave 2. Quarter 2. As I said in the last one, we start with 9. And now we're getting 2 more. Ryu Commander and Okami Sky Blue. Let me start with Ryu Commander. Apparently, he's the mentor of the team, and he's already carrying his hinging device around, from what I understand. So that's kind of interesting. But Okami Sky Blue is somehow linked to Orange. But the thing that irritated me when I first saw this was it's another kid. Seriously. I cannot stand kid characters in Power Rangers and Super Sentai. Or Ultraman for that matter. Don't even get me started on Ultraman. Maybe it's in the Ultra Brothers. That was a mess. Thanks, Easy, for showing me the problem with that one. But what's cool about Ryu Commander, as far as Ryu Commander goes, he has a pretty cool outfit. And Okami Sky Blue apparently can transform into a full-size ranger. That's not well, actually, I think they have done that. I know they did it with kyuuranger and Dairanger. I know they did it with Kyuranger and Ohranger, which is, by the way, is Mighty Morphin White. Season 2 Mighty Morphin White. And the Gold Ranger from Zeo. For those of you that are not informed. So, yeah. But the last key character that I'm familiar with is Justin Turbo. And let's face it, I hated Turbo. The toy line? No. The show? Absolutely. At least after the second half started, so yeah. But I hope that he's somehow linked to Orange. We don't know how yet. And then we get to the first power-up for CC Red, which is the leader. The Pegasus Kodama is a D, not a T, sorry, yeah. And it's a power-up form for CC Red. This is one of 2 we currently know about. The Pegasus Kodama is number 33. It transforms CC Red into Pegasus CC Red. And it's basically just an armor upgrade. There are no mecha that we know of at this time associated with this. It's just a power-up. So, I don't know if I would recommend getting it. I mean, if you're a completionist, you want to get them all, go for it. But most of them of the other ones are going to be sold with other sets as well as magazines, so it's kind of iffy. And then we get Ryu Commander's transformation device, which I mentioned earlier. He already has. The show just premiered last weekend, and this leak came out right before the first episode was to air. So, or it may have already started. I don't even know. But it's a rod. It looks like it has a dragon head on it, which makes me think it could double as a staff or maybe a gun of some sort. It looks kind of hard to make out right now, but that's his henshin device. And now we get to the the Ryu Voyager, which is big. It's the same kind of size as kyuuranger from kyuuranger. It's the same size pretty much. And then there's going to be 2 more accessories that form one limb. We're getting 2 bears. Last time we got bear mechs that I remember, as far as twins, was Kyuuranger as far as Wild Force, with the polar bear and the black bears, or the Bear Brothers as they're known in the American version. One will belong to a Kami Sky Blue, and the other one is unknown at this time. And they link up with a couple of the others to form Ryu's tail, not sail from Kyuuranger, Ryu tail. And of course it has the limb swap capabilities, and it can combine with Kirino to form whatever this thing's called. I don't know what the name is. It only uses 8 of the 11 available Voyagers. Some people say that's not a super combination. It can, but for those of you that are thinking this isn't a super combination because it doesn't have all the Rangers involved, first of all, they're probably going to be in the cockpit, so that kind of debunks that theory. 2, do you really want to see a mess of a super combination be a mess? And I think that's where it would have been had it's had all 11 Voyagers. Let's face it, that would have been a mess and a half. It would have been G12 all over again, or Samurai Howl from Shinkanger all over again, and we don't need that. So I'm fine with this. I would buy it if I could. And then we got the second power up for CC Red. Why he gets 2, I do not know. This is the same kind of thing that happened with Jewel Eagle last season. He had his base form, gorilla form, and then later on his well form. So this is ridiculous. But this time it's Moon and Sun power. The Kodama, one side is the sun, the other side is the moon. Depends on which way you put it in. And it changes his helmet, pretty much. I have, something tells me this and the Pegasus Kodama are probably going to be using a combo at some point. I can kind of guess, if I had to guess, because if you're only doing helmet power up and an armor power up, I'm guessing there's going to be one super power up later on, if I had to guess. I don't know if I would get it, but besides I don't have the money to buy this stuff, so you know. And then they just announced Cockpit Set 2, which is going to have Ryu Commander and the other 4 Kyurangers that from the original 9, the remaining 4 plus Ryu Commander are getting a cockpit set. So Kami Sky Blue will probably be in the next one. With SoundUp made a prediction that there might be 15 Rangers. Because the Katamas, the earliest number of the attack Katamas starts at 16. It's possible, I guess, but I hope there's not that many. That would be a little bit overkill. That would be insane. That'd be insanity. Oh, God. And that's pretty much it, this time. That's it for, I guess that's it, I think. Let me double check. Every 2 months, something new is coming out. I'm not sure how many there are going to be. Rumors are there are going to be 15. That would be a new record. Whatever happens, I'll be keeping my eyes on this show, on this, and whenever a new scans come out, I will be sure to make another video, because, especially since I got a lot of hits on the first wave stuff. So right now, I think as far as anything else, I might will tell you, I have an emulator. I have Virtual Boy Advance emulator. I got Reshef. I had to use cheats, but I beat it. So I probably will never be able to do that with the cartridge. So I decided to do. I also got GX Dual Academy on here. I wanted to get Tag Force, or not Tag Force, the PS2 one, a PS2 emulator, working emulator that had the, what is it, Beginning of Destiny, but it would never go up, so I'm gonna have to find another way. I still wanna do some LPs. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was gonna do 2K17, but there's no story mode. I might let's play some older games. I already had an idea for WWE 13. I already kind of started, but I'm gonna start over once I beat it again and do it from there. I think that we that. As far as my upcoming schedule, like I said at the beginning, it's gonna be messy. I'm going back to church, so on the weekends, I may even be going on Wednesdays for all I know. So I hope I don't have to go 2 days a week. 1 day is fine. 2 days, that's pushing it. So I'm gonna be it's gonna be even more inconsistent uploads than before once this new schedule starts. I'm at grandma's right now, and on Saturday I'll probably be going home because my mom said so, and I need to get ready for church. She has her outfit. We went all over the place, by the way, looking outfits for church. Unfortunately, Granddaddy, I don't think I mentioned this last video, but he fell again, and one of his eyes swelled shut. They removed some of the stitches the other day. He was pretty beat up. But I got the Pendulum Domination the other day, and I will talk about this later on. Probably do that tomorrow. But for now, this has been a video about Kyuranger Wave 2 second quarter. I'll talk to you guys whenever I can.